Hey everyone, I wanted to take a minute to speak to you. I totally am blowing off my team call today. I thought I might reschedule, but had a doctor's appointment, and so my Wednesday mornings of getting together with you guys and chatting didn't happen. But I wanted to jump in here and just share with you a few things that have been happening so far this month. It's January 15th. 2014 has already started off as an amazing year for me, for a lot of you, and if it's not too late to make that happen, because we all know that all starts up here. Your mindset is so important when it comes to the success of you, your life, your business, your family. It's all in how you're looking at this opportunity. And I need you to kind of sit down and think about where you're really at in this business. There are some of you who are coming to mind right now who are just on fire, ready to go out the gate. I'm getting amazing messages from you. People who have been sitting kind of in one spot for an entire year are messaging me with Success Club points, and people wanting to sign up and do challenges with them. Coaches who, after months and months of being discount coaches, wanting to move forward. Just to share a little bit of what's been going on with me, I've had to learn to put a lot of faith in my God as I've grown this business. As a mom of four, I find myself comparing myself to some of the other top coaches. What are they doing? It seems like sometimes they, quite honestly, I think a lot of them candy coat it for you. But some of the coaches, not all, I don't know their personal lives, but I do know that some of them are spending hours, 60 to 80 hours a week running this business. And I don't really think that that's what the vision of what we do is. I think that this business should bring you freedom. This business should mean that you can take a week off and be free to be with your family and go on vacation and relax. And that's not happening for a lot of people, and they're struggling. Maybe not in the business. You may look at them and see, wow, they're at top 10, they're doing really well. But there's other things that can happen when you don't have your focus and your priority right. And that's something that I've been working on very diligently. With four small children, my youngest being 8 months old, you can imagine that their needs are constant. And the 8-month-old is with me every single day, and I love it that way. I love being a mom. All I ever wanted to be was a mom. I never had great intentions of earning tons of money. I love just the humble, healthy lifestyle. When my husband and I were on our first date, I only vaguely remember this conversation, but when he asked me what it was I wanted to do with my life, I was a French major, I was finishing up school. I just said, quite honestly, I just want to be married and have children. And I know that's not the vision for everyone, but it was the vision for me. And, now that I'm 2.5 years into this business and I've fulfilled that vision, I fulfilled that dream, and now I've been given this opportunity, and it does not mean that I have to stop being a mother and a wife. But I know that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. The blessings just will not stop coming. It's been such an incredible journey. The fact that I am 2 years now as an elite coach, I don't know why I'm crying. The fact that I'm 2 years now as an elite coach is just a testament that anyone can do this if your mindset is right, if your vision is right, if your heart is right, if you're not seeking to serve yourself. When I started this business, I told God, at the time, my third child was just an infant, probably about 6 to 8 months old. And I said, if this is where I'm supposed to be, I give this to you. I need you to lead me and guide me and show me what I'm supposed to do, because I know if there is great success in this for me, I cannot do it alone. And I've had certainly my ups and downs in this business many, many times when I wanted to quit. If you think that you want to quit and you're not sure where your place is in this, don't. Hang on. Push through. Step back if you need to, because I promise you I've been there. I have had encounters with people in this business that have brought me to my knees. And I have failed many times. I have failed many of you, quite possibly. But I never wanted to throw the towel in, because I know where I'm supposed to be. I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. So just to back up a little bit, I don't want to make this too long, but recently I found out I had psoriasis, and I guess a couple of months, I think it goes back to about 4 months ago. I spilled hot coffee on myself, got second-degree burns. It was pretty bad, but between that and probably about 2 months ago, I was sick. The whole family was sick. I had a sore throat. They gave me antibiotics, and I didn't take them, and come to find out, I got results back today that it was strep throat. So, over the 2 weeks of, it's January now when I'm making this video, over the 2 weeks when I had all 4 of my kids home, and my husband was home a lot of the time, I wanted to be with them. I didn't want to sit at the computer all day working with all of my family here. And so, for 2 solid weeks, it was very sparse that I could get on the computer and do things, or, sometimes the minimum I could do was get in and interact with my challengers in my challenge groups, and, talk to some of you. But when everybody went back to school and this whole thing with the psoriasis came up, and doctor's appointments, and I was driving home from one of my appointments, and I thought, God, here I've spent all morning that I would normally be able to spend on my business doing these doctor's appointments, and then I had to go pick up my 3-year-old from school, and I just said, any of you new coaches who are watching this are going to think, this woman is crazy. I don't normally get all emotional like this. But I just said, God, I can't do this on my own. I trust you to know that I am using my time diligently. I have a family. That's number one. I make sure I get up in the morning and I spend my time with God, and at every opportunity when I'm out. When I go to doctor's appointments and dentist appointments, something always happens where I can meet someone and talk to them. And so it's those little things, if you've read The Compound Effect, it's those little consistent things that really add up and make a huge difference. So so I said this prayer on the way home. I had 0 Success Club points for the month. And when I got home 30 minutes later, Lord have mercy. Holy cow. I don't even know if I can post this. When I got home 30 minutes later, I went to my back office to check something, and there was a Success Club point in my back office. And so I opened it up, and it's from a customer who, I did research on how long the customer's been mine. It was a customer lead from a year ago who decided to get Shakeology Home Direct. And I thought, wow, it was just proof to me that, God does see my faithfulness and my heart in this business, and that if I'm faithful with the things that He's given me, my family, and still faithful and consistent as much as I can be with this business, I'm not going inside and watching soap operas, that He's going to find a way to supply my needs. And for the past 2 weeks, it's been incredible. I've never seen anything like it. I've had a former coach on my team called me and said, hey, I have a friend who just bought a challenge pack, and she wants you to be her coach. And I said, well, it's quite possible that she's been working with someone who encouraged her to get that challenge pack. Let's make sure that she's not working with somebody. I don't want to just take someone else's hard work. She asked her friend, she said, no, she just went on. Oh, she signed up as a coach too. She wants you to be her coach. And so here's this girl who's a friend of my friend, and she's gone on to a website to just randomly sign up as a coach and get a challenge pack, and is ready to transfer over to me. That's 2 more Success Club points from 2 people I have no contact with. I've never met in my life. And I'm not going to go through all the instances, but just one more, because this has happened like 5 or 6 times in the past week, where people have come in. I hear my kids screaming. I think it's play screams, though. I can see them. Anyways, just making sure. I was in the dentist's office the other day and had my kids at the dentist, and I just briefly was having a conversation with this woman, and she asked me what I do, and I told her what I did, and I asked her if she worked, and she said, no, I don't, but I kind of want to. And I said, well, what is it that you like to do? What would you like to do? And she said, well, I'd kind of like to do something in sales on the internet. And I'm going, are you kidding me? So of course I get her information and send her an email, and I don't know where that's going to go, but these encounters have just blown me away. And so all right, when I sat down to make this video, I really didn't know what I was going to say. I had no plan, and anything I just said, I didn't sit down and really think about. In fact, if I had thought about it, I probably wouldn't have said it all. But my point is that you have to get your priorities straight in this business. You don't have to work 40 hours a week to make this work. You, and only you, know what you can put into this business. You know where your time needs to be spent. And there may be days that you can't put anything in it at all because of sick children or doctor's appointments or family visiting. But if you are absolutely diligent with the time that you have, and you put your faith and your husband, your spouse, and your kids first, God is going to bless you in incredible ways. And I pray that you will put that to the test, whether you're a person of faith or not. I challenge you to put that to the test. Because 2014 is going to be amazing. You guys just watch. We're going to get to December of this year, and this team is going to grow like wildfire. We're going to, I really believe that we're going to be more connected as a team. Any of the fights and the nonsense and the pettiness that has gone on, and it happens all the time because we're all women, right? Sometimes we get offended very easily. I believe that those things are going to heal, and we're going to be able to move on and grow closer as a team and do some mighty, mighty things together, because you cannot build this on your own. You cannot build this business. I cannot be a 5-star diamond coach without you guys caring so much about what you do on this team. And I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for this team. And I'm looking forward to each and every one of you taking a step of faith, kicking fear in the face. You have to release your fears of what people are going to think of you, what people are going to say. It's a pyramid scheme, or I can't believe you're in an MLM, or I can't pay that for Shakeology. Forget about it. You just keep planting the seeds, because you know how valuable what we have is. And if you don't know it for yourself yet, you know it because of me. I'm being 100% real and genuine, probably more than I want to be. So, fix your mindset. It's time to sit down and look at your gifts and stop throwing them in the garbage. Stop wasting your gifts. I cannot wait to see where each and every one of you end up this year. I am just incredibly excited, and I'm going to see many of you on the cruise. Hopefully I see all of you at Summit, and then on to Cancun. All right, guys, have a great day.